It has been a little over a year since Joe and I popped out of the woods over there, like frozen little popsicles. But we're back here at Graybeard Overlook. We were out here, well, you saw the rest, but so what we're trying to do is finish up the last like 18-ish, I think it's like 18, 19 miles to Black Mountain Campground. Finish segment 3, and it's only fitting that it took us 3 tries to finish segment 3. But we're gonna do it. The weather is fantastic. A little on the chilly side, but that's okay. But yeah, this is going to be the redemption run. I feel it. So today we're going up. We're going to do up and over Mount Mitchell is the initial plan. So summit Mount Mitchell and then maybe camp somewhere just below. So we'll see. Good times. That's 5 feet maybe. Somebody was very tired of the wind apparently. That's some impressive work. Good times. Well, first notable climb of the day out of the way. I only had to stop twice. So, whew. But now we're on top of the ridge line. It'll be hopefully a little cruisy. And then, yeah, onwards. Good times.
Today felt like we were being rewarded for all of the curveballs Segment 3 had thrown at us so far. The weather was just right, the trail was just right, and while I still had the upcoming Mount Mitchell climb occupying my mind, the day was pretty much perfect. Folks, I think I got 2 bars, so that should be enough to get this out into the interwebs. But out here in
on the Mountains to Sea Trail, Mount Mitchell. And Strider and I are cranking out, let me think here. What is it? Mountains to Sea Trail segment 3. That's it. But what's cool is I'm not even sure where to point, but I'm just gonna say that it's in this vicinity. You can see Table Rock, you can see Grandfather Mountain way off in the distance over there. So that's kind of cool to be able to see it all at once. So I'm gonna wrap this up, but yeah, we'll see y'all out there. Good times. Thanks for watching. Well, camp tours are done, and life's pretty darn good, I'm not gonna lie. The last time Joe and I were out in this area was a significant emotional event for me. I'm not gonna speak for Joe, but I'm sure he was on the spectrum of that. And so when we were out here in March of 23, man, it was a completely different feel from what it was today. We just felt so isolated last year, you know, because there's nobody around, and weather was just miserable. What's that?
For a reason.
Yeah, there was actually a reason nobody was there. Turns out the weather was really bad, and that's why nobody was there. But yeah, so it's amazing. The place just has a completely different feel with people around, and the wind's not howling, and it's not 16 degrees, and there's fire, and there's warmth. So yeah, we 100% made the right call last year, calling that trip short and exiting the way we did, because there's no other way we could have done it, honestly. There's no way I could have done the hike that we did today back then. Wouldn't have happened. So yeah, lessons learned and good times. Well, back on trail. Got our final morning on segment 3. We're about 5 minutes into it. Let's just take a moment. It's good times. So we're gonna crank out about 4-ish miles back down to Black Mountain Campground. And then segment 3 will be in the books. Good times.
Yelp said March is the time to go. If you like ice and frozen toes, this isolation is quite a dream, 'cause no one's here to hear you scream. Hey Strider, is nausea a symptom of hypothermia? Nice knowing ya, freezing through the sounds of segment 3. Though we thought we'd bought the farm, turns out that third time is a charm. Asheville, Mount Mitchell, and a case for SAR. Next time we visit, it'll be by car. But salute to segment 3 for the challenge and the type 3 fun, because we're done toasting to the sounds of segment 3. Listen to the sounds of segment 3.
Segment 3 is finally in the books. It has taken us over a year to finish it, and in true segment 3 fashion, it took us 3 times to finish it. But back here at Black Mountain Campground, which is starting to feel a little like home. But yeah, felt good. At last, I didn't look at the descent, but we came down probably 2,000 feet in the last 4 miles, so my knees agree with those kinds of figures. We'll see you out there. Good times.
But salute to segment 3 for the challenge and the type 3 fun. Because we're done toasting to the sounds of segment 3. Listen to the sounds of segment 3.